Hi guys, so it is Sunday and I kind of wanted to just wrap this video up for you guys because I don't have much planned for today. I am feeling quite anxious and I just kind of want to have a chill Sunday. So the rest of the video will probably just be like B-roll, but I wanted to update you guys that I finished rereading my script of The Between, which was a rewrite for me. If you have been following my vlogs for a while, initially I was going to write a book for this, but then I decided to rewrite the pilot that I had already rewritten like 5 or 6 times. So this was kind of like the final rewrite and I really enjoyed it. I feel like the pacing was really good and I liked all the character interactions and it felt like a really like good fast-paced pilot and I liked the cliffhanger I had at the end and yeah, I thought it was really good. So this will probably be the last time I touch the script only because I've rewritten it so many times. I can rewrite the script like so many times. You could rewrite a script forever, but because I don't have anyone reading it, I think this is probably like the last of the script. I do have some fun things that should be shipping to me fairly soon, like in a couple of weeks. I decided to get the script printed and another script that I had printed. So which is my Great Gatsby adaptation. And I wanted it printed because I want to annotate on that one. I haven't really rewritten that one. I've only written it once and there's some scenes here and there that I may add, may cut and all that stuff. So I definitely want to work on that as well. And that was a project I had an idea of in school and I developed the structure of it in school and I ended up writing it like when it came back to LA. I really like the script that I came up for it. It's a modern day retelling of The Great Gatsby, and it is also gender bent. So Gatsby is a female in this one, and so is Nick, or a female, and it's more diverse. So yeah, Gatsby is black. Nicole or Nick, who I've named Nicole in the script, is black, and Tom is black, and Daisy is Asian. I haven't figured out what part of like if she's Japanese or if she's Korean. I do have an actress in line that I would love to play her, but I'm not sure yet like where. I mean, they're all born in America, but I don't know like what her nationality is. So yeah, it's just more diverse and it's set in the fashion world instead of like I mean, it's still like very they're still very rich. Gatsby is still a very well-known name, so it still has elements of that, and but it's just more modern. So I decided to get those printed out so that I can annotate, and I just wanted the between printed out because it is something I've been working on forever, and I just wanted a physical copy of it. So that should come in a couple of weeks, and once it does, I'll probably show you guys in another vlog. But yeah, that is everything in regards to my writing. I am starting a new project, but I'll talk more in depth in another vlog for you guys because I want like a series just for this script. And I do have a book idea that I think I really want to write. I'm not sure if I'll like plot a lot because I'm not really a plotter. I realize like I'm just not like an outliner. I usually just write whatever comes to mind and like I'll have a story idea and I'll like kind of dump everything I have for that story idea and then I'll just start writing. I don't like have a set structure with a lot of my writing, so plotting is like very difficult. So I was like, how can I make this new series like interesting for you guys? But I have like a plan for that. So I'll talk more about that script in the next vlog. But that is going to be like my next project, like that script and potentially that book. But yeah, I also wanted to update you guys on reading. So I ended up finishing Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart. And honestly, it's okay. This is an Owl Crate book that I had, and it was about a girl who has to become a Grace and is kind of forced into a marriage, but her sister goes missing and she wants nothing more than to be with her sister again. So it kind of just deals with that. And I did like the sister relationship, but I just felt like nothing, I don't know, like the writing wasn't really interesting to me. It was very, like, it was just okay. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's too young for me, if I'm going to be honest. And like, nothing really stood out to me with this book. Like, I didn't love the characters all that much, and I just wasn't invested in the story. I don't know, it just felt unfinished to me when I was reading it, and the writing just was not like, it was almost too plain. Like, there wasn't anything special about the writing, in my opinion. And I also don't know like what age range this is going for, because I do feel like I am falling out of YA, which I've been talking about for like a very long time. And but a lot of the books that I have on my TBR are Owl Crate books, and they're YA. So I don't know if I'm like, I want to read those books because I have them and they're taking up space, but I just, the last couple of books that I've read from Owl Crate have been not that great. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those books. Like, they might just sit on my TBR cart forever until I can find a way to maybe donate them. But the only thing is, like, these are signed. So I like paid for these, and I just don't know if I want to donate them. I don't know. So yeah, I just didn't really love this book. So I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars because I don't really like giving 2 out of 5 stars. So I just ended up giving it a 3 out of 5 stars. I also feel like the world in this wasn't really developed very much. It's a really short book, but it did take me a while to read. But I think that's because I just didn't love the story. I don't know. Maybe I'm like in a reading slump because the last couple of books I've read just have not been the best. Like, they've just been kind of meh to me. But I don't know if I'll do a wrap up because I've only read 2 books in January, and I've already made like a discussion video on the other one that I read. So I don't think I'll do a wrap up. I had plans on doing it, but I only read 2 books. So it's like, it's not going to be very exciting. So yeah, I don't know. But last night I did end up watching One Battle After Another. I had started that a while ago and I like was not in the mood, and I just didn't know if it was like going to be a movie that I would really enjoy, but I thought it was really well done. I loved the cinematography of it. I thought it was filmed like beautifully, and it was really like high intense, and like I was on the edge of my seat like the entire time, like hoping they would be reunited. And like I was so nervous at the end because I like was worried the daughter was like so scared that she might have killed her dad. And I was like, I really am like, I was so anxious watching this movie because like what they were going through was actually crazy, and I just couldn't get over Leonardo DiCaprio like in that bathrobe the whole time. Like, because what happens is that his daughter is going to get kidnapped, and they kind of thought this would happen at some point. So there's always been a plan embedded of like when this would happen. And so someone gets her to protect her, but the dad, Leonardo DiCaprio, was high and like he was just in his regular clothes. But when it happens, it's like he kind of has to just leave and try to find her. So he just left in that outfit, and he has like 2 backpacks, like one his backpack and like her backpack. And it was just like he's literally on the run in like Mexico trying to find his daughter in this bathrobe. And I just thought that was like, it was an intense story, but there were like elements of comedy in it, which I really liked. And I thought Leonardo DiCaprio did a phenomenal job. I also really liked the daughter, Chase Infinity. I thought she did a really good job in her role as well. Like, it's a really terrifying situation to be in, and I really felt like she was like very terrified. And then I also really liked Regina Hall's character. I liked her performance in that as well. I personally thought her role was more interesting to me than Tiana Taylor's, and I find it interesting that Tiana Taylor got the Golden Globe for this because she's only really in like the first act of this movie. Like, she gets captured, and then later we find out that she doesn't make it. So I find it funny that she won Best Supporting Actress. I actually prefer Chase Infinity's acting. And it's not to say that Tiana Taylor didn't do it. Like, she did a great job at portraying her role in that. But to me, like, I just really love Tiana Taylor's, or not Tiana, Chase Affinity's performance, and even Regina Hall's performance in that. And the script was also really good. Like, there were many times where I was like actually laughing. Like, I didn't think this was comedy, but I felt like there were elements of comedy in it. The filming and just like certain scenes really stood out to me. And Sean Penn's character was like crazy. The end of his demise was also quite interesting. But yeah, I'm surprised by how much I enjoyed it because I knew it was gonna, like, I didn't really know what it was about when I went into it. Like, my mom kind of gave me a spiel because my parents watched it a while back, but I had no idea, like, based off of the commercials, I had no idea. But yeah, so I watched that and that was really good. I don't know if it lives up to Sinners, in my opinion. I'm really hoping Sinners gets something at the Oscars. I feel like those two are the two ones going after each other, and like Marty Supreme, which I do want to watch, but it's still in theaters, and I don't know when it'll be available on streaming. But I feel like those are the three biggies. And it's funny because Marty Supreme literally like just came out not that long ago. But yeah, I'm trying to work my way through all of the Oscar Best Picture nominations. I've already watched Sinners and I watched Frankenstein, which I gave a review of it on Lemon 8. And I enjoyed that movie. I don't know if it's like Best Picture worthy in my opinion, but it was a good movie. It was like a fun, or not really fun. It was kind of very depressing, but it's not like, I like the gothic setting, and I like the way they told the story because we got the story in both perspectives of the creature and Dr. Frankenstein, and I thought the performances were really good from everyone in that movie, and the set design and cinematography were like so gorgeous. Loved everything. I loved how it looked. And but I don't think it's like Best Picture worthy, but I feel like any movie that Guillermo del Toro does, he's like always going to be in the Best Picture nominations. And his movies are like a hit or miss to me. Like, I like some of his movies and some of them are just a little too weird for me, but I I don't think I watched The Shape of Water, which I believe won Best Picture that year it was out, if I'm not mistaken. But I watched the other one. I think this is Guillermo del Toro, but I can't remember what it's called, but it had Bradley Cooper in it. I think if I remember it, I'll put it here. But I enjoyed that one for the most part. But yeah, his kind of like hits or misses for me. But yeah, anyways, I think I'm going to end this vlog here, like I mentioned, and I'm going to order some lunch because I don't really have anything to eat for lunch. I kind of woke up late today and I didn't get great sleep last night. So I woke up late and wasn't really hungry for breakfast. So I'm getting hungry now for lunch and I don't have anything to make for lunch. So I am going to order something. But I would love to know what you read or watched in January. You can leave that in the comments down below. I watched a lot of TV this month. I watched a lot of really good TV this month. So yeah, and I'm watching another show right now called His and Hers on Netflix. It's a limited series, so I have like 2 episodes left, but I am enjoying that one quite a bit. It's a murder mystery. It's just a murder mystery drama. It's got Tessa Thompson and John Barnthal, who I both love, and they are amazing in this. And it's set in like a small town in Georgia, like just outside of Atlanta, and everyone kind of knows each other in this town. And there's elements of it, like the mystery side of it, that I think is good to watch for my pilot, The Between, because my pilot also has a mystery where it's like a small town and everyone knows each other. So yeah, I'm really curious to find out who is the killer. I feel like they are planting ideas of like it could be these two, but it could also be someone completely different. Like, I feel like it's kind of obvious if it's the main two, so I'm not really sure. but then they could also twist and like it is actually her. I'm very interested to see how it ends. But I'm going to end this now because this ended up being a long update, and I will chat with you guys in the next vlog. Bye.